This is Katie Hunter from MMA UK. I'm here with Harry Hardwick. Oh my God, what a fight!
Uh, I'm glad some people enjoyed it. I didn't.
Can you talk me through it?
Well, in his last fight, he managed to drop Paul McBain with that jab, and I wanted to really see if it was a fluke, so I stuck my head right in it from the get-go. It wasn't a fluke. It definitely wasn't a fluke. And then I stuck my head in it again just to make sure at some other point, but like head's a bit scrambled, so I can't quite tell when. And yeah, it was just like I knew he was good. I could have maybe fought smarter, but then if I was uninjured, I'd have to jump straight back into Georgia's training camp, which I can't be asked doing. So yeah, I've had a really hard fight, so I don't have to do any rounds with George at all for the next couple of weeks while he's got his title fight to prepare for. I can just chill. I can go with my girlfriends. I can cuddle the dog. I can just relax and do fuck all.
It was a really, really tough first round for you, but you really managed to turn the momentum. Where did that come from, and what did you do to turn it around?
I let him punch me until he got tireder than I was, and then I punched him. That is evidently what happened. It's like I could go on and on about all this technical bollocks and like about how, I was using the lead hand to smother him and I was not committing to my southpaw right hand so I could line the left out on the pipe. It wasn't that. He was more explosive and hit me a few times. It was essentially the Homer Simpson thing.
And could you tell that you were going to weather the storm, or were there times in the first round where you thought that was it?
Oh, fuck this. I can't be asked being in here anymore. But then
Did you really feel that at the time?
I always feel that. Like, people think I'm some fucking, like, I've got this this, like, superhuman heart and this amazing...
Well, we do, because you pull it out the bag every time.
It's not heart. It's nothing. It's just, like, whenever you see people with those kind of traits, they are just normal people. Like...
But what is it about you that doesn't give up when other people do?
I feel like I've given up, but I just keep going. I don't know. Like, mentally, I do feel like, fuck, this is going terribly. I don't like what's happening. This is unpleasant. But I think it is just training and programming. Like, I've just trained and programmed my body to keep functioning. Like, I don't have amazing cardio. I was gassed most of that fight. I don't have a superhuman heart. I'm just a normal person. I just keep going. Like, that's how it works. It's like, if at any point someone was to just say, you can have a sit down and a cup of iced tea and you not have to fight anymore. If that option was presented,
but it is there. Like, you can always kind of.
That's the thing. The training is like, it overrides that. But if that was there, I'd fucking snatch out of whoever was offering its hand.
Yeah.
Like that. Like, I've been in a few of those. Like, to the day last year, I had a similar thing with Ndoye. It's not good. Like, there's nothing about that that's enjoyable. But for whatever reason, I keep fucking sticking my nose in them.
It's amazing, because to me it does look like you enjoy a war. So for me to hear that you actually hate it is like news to me.
There's a bit of me. I don't know. There's a bit of me that gets like energized. Like, this is gonna sound stupid, but it is not enjoyable at all. But it's fun. Like, I know that sounds like it doesn't make sense, but in my head that makes sense. Like, it's not actually something that I enjoy doing, but it is fun. It is engaging. It's very like there's just something about it.
Exciting.
I'm too tired for it to be exciting. I'm too beat up. I don't know. It's a strange thing. Your feelings get all like muddled. You can't like do emotions properly.
I'd love to be able to see inside your head.
Fucking sometimes I would.
And you're obviously wearing some damage on your face, but you're also sitting down. Is that a bad injury to the leg, or?
My legs are tired. I could not be bothered standing up, so I've asked for a seat.
Wow. So you really, really leave everything in there. You're so like, it's incredible, and you feel like you're a normal person. The fans don't think you're a normal person. The shows that you put on, they are incredible. They're not something that normal people put on.
Yeah, but what this has done, because I've only had this one at this point in the year, it's going to be only a 2-fight year for me now, which is like a bit shit, but it is what it is. What I'd need is a less angular skull and slightly thicker skin, because my skull is so fucking pointy, and like I do. It's like I have all these like technically like male model features, like chiseled cheekbones and a deep brow and stuff. But then on my face, it just doesn't quite come together, and I just look like how I do.
You are such entertainment for the fans. I'm sorry that it's such like it's so difficult for you, and it's so and you've really been through the ringer. But I would just like to thank you on behalf of everyone here who enjoyed it. What did you think of the scorecards and the fact that it was a draw?
They're supposed to give 10-8s out easier. Fuck it. Like, I was actually saying to him in the cage after, like when we were sat there, I was like, I think it could be a draw, and he was just like, no, I think you won. And I was like, no, look, I think they're going to score it a draw. I know how the UK judges work, like, but it is how it is. Like, I can't. I left it to the judges. Like, maybe I could have put together a better combination to hit him with a body shot. Maybe I could have went to like a different choke, but I didn't. So it went to the judges' scorecards, and you're at the mercy of those three people. Like, I do have. I'll keep my opinions on a lot of the UK judges to myself, but they do seem to fucking hate me. like I'm sorry, but Luke Ord, I smashed fuck out of him, and they gave it to him. Nathan Rose, it was a majority decision, and I clearly smashed fuck out of him. And then Doy was a split decision somehow. Like, what the fuck have I done? Is it because my skin, like, is it just because I mark up easy and they're not paying attention? They go, oh, he's cut, fuck him. Like, what can I do? What the fuck can I do?
Don't headbutt punches.
Other than that, you dickhead. Is that why you've grown that mop, so you got a helmet? Just
Oh yeah, they're on.
Well, one final thing. Last time you told me you were going for chicken parm as your treat afterwards. What's going to be the treat today?
Well, unfortunately, there are no chicken parmos in Belfast. Parmo's in the Post, which is a fantastic company that will deliver you a parmo that you can just cook in your own oven anywhere in the country. Mark, who runs Parmo's in the Post, gets privates with George. He's pretty bang average, but fair, you know.
But the parmos are not.
Oh, the Parmos are not bang average. Like, he's fucking good at his job. Like, you know, because it has to get like transported in like a freezer van and vacuum and like the lab test everything. It's like super food safe. And then the actual quality of the Parmos, because my girlfriend lives about 220 miles down south, 220 miles away from
Bloody hell.
any Parmesan, a 3.5 hour drive. And it's like, I can have Parmos at her house now. And like proper garlic mayo, like garlic sauce anywhere else in the country is shite. Like, it's too weak. No, like, I'm being fucking serious. Why doesn't any other town actually put garlic in garlic mayo? People fucking like garlic. So even if you think the idea of a Parmo sounds monstrous and disgusting, Parmo's in the Post does the best garlic dip you'll ever try. And like, to be fair, my lass is a southerner. She thought the idea of a Parmo sounds disgusting. I watched her have fucking one bite of it, and it was like, you know in SpongeBob where Squidward tries the Krabby Patty? I was like, you like Parmos, don't you? Her eyes just fucking lit up.
Amazing. Well, I hope you enjoy the next one. You really bloody deserve it after that.
Right, Cage Warriors, I have asked for this twice now. Easy fight. Stop giving me hard opponents, you pricks. At least this one didn't kick me in the penis. So that ends my 2-fight streak of being kicked in the dick. I actually got something on him, which, you know, fair enough. I feel bad for that.
Amazing. Thank you so much for your time. I wish you a speedy recovery.
Obrigado. I'm going to lie down.